just such gorgeous covers, and they're like so chocolate and vanilla. Oh, that's crunchy. This one looks so cute. Oh, where do I get these? I need to pull them towards me. They're heavy. They're pandas, guys, with knives. This is Jen ASMR. Subscribe before you fall asleep. Okay, so now we're on to the little manga section. Well, it's not tiny, is it? It's quite good. My daughter also has some manga in her room, but these are the ones that she either hasn't read yet, or she's not interested in, or I've just kept because they're like, I want to read them kind of thing. Some of them I want to check myself before I lend them to her, because I'm worried like the themes might be a bit too adult for her, and some of them, you know, I need to check them myself, because some of them can be a little, you know, a little rosy cheeked, let's see. Okay, so I have number 1 and 2 of this series, Nana. All of these are pretty much in French, because I got them in like French rêderie or secondhand in the charity shop kind of thing in Emmaüs. So car boot sales mostly, but I got some in English, but after I'll show you that. So the first 2 of Nana, which I don't know anything about. Then Les Descendants des Ténèbres. I have the first 4 of these, which I don't know much about either. Like, I bought a bunch of them before knowing anything about manga that I would enjoy. These are all ones I bought ages ago, and I've never read. I need to read them so I can pass them to my daughter. Oh, these ones look really cute. Look, they're called Honey and Clover. How cute is that? So I have 1, 2, 3, and then a bunch of others that are not that. 4, 5, and 6. And I bought these a long time ago, and I just haven't, like, you can hear them cracking when I open them because they've been closed for a long time. I just need to quickly read them to see if my daughter can read them or not. Like, she's pretty much growing up really fast, so by the time I actually read them, she'll probably be able to read all of these anyway, so yeah. There we have the first 3 of something called Detective Conan, which I think is a cute little series, but I think because they were only €3, I just grabbed them. But I think my daughter's actually already read them at school. Like, she got them out of the school library. So I don't know if these are going to be interesting to her. I might just read them just for a bit of fun, and then keep them for my son later when he can read, basically. Because he's only 6. He's starting to read, but, like, you know, he's not there yet. So we have these, and then what is this? I don't even know what some of them are. Like, when did I get them? I got them in like the carpet sale. Number 1 and 2 of Alice 19th, and then for some reason I just have number 1 of Cynical Orange. Why do I have only number 1? Why did I buy number 2? Sorry. Like, why do I... Oh, no, I have number 1 here. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, there's no way I bought just a number 2 of some random thing. Okay, so here we have quite a lot of this series called Video Girl. How cute is that? I just thought the covers were so cute. And the person selling them was also selling fruit baskets, which I have the entire series of. It's like one of the first full series of manga that I read, and my daughter too, so she has them in her bedroom. These are so, like, old. We have number 3. How cute are these covers? They're so, like, retro. Number 4. Oh, it was bought in Virgin Mega Store. Oh my goodness. Number 6. Number 7, they're kind of crunchy. Number 8. Oh, that one is so cute. Number 8. Number 9. I could technically do these, maybe like reading the blurbs and stuff, but it's all in French. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. Like a bit tracing on the covers and then reading the French blurb. Oh, that one is so cute. Number 10 and number 11. So I need to read those, and I'm sure my daughter will read them at some point too. What do we have here? I bought like a whole bunch from the same person. They had like number 1 of a bunch of manga they obviously didn't find interesting enough to buy the second one. So chocolate and vanilla. Oh, that's crunchy. This one looks so cute. This one, which is volume 1 and 2. This one, which is Your Lie in April. This one in English. Oh, it is. This one's in English. I didn't even notice. And then again, with this Cynical Orange, I have no idea about these. So Cynical Orange number 1 and 2. We'll see if they're interesting. And then here is a pile of ones that I bought like with the intention to read. Like I wanted to read them. I'll do them ones after. So first we have Atelier des Sorciers, which I loved. But you've probably seen me talking about this series before because I really loved it. Like really loved it. That is not number 9, that's number 6. Put it in the right order. I even bought this one, La Cuisine des Sorciers, like a cooking book, like a different, like a spin-off, let's say, about like magical cooking. It wasn't that interesting, but I thought my daughter might enjoy it. But so number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is under there. That's why number 9 isn't there, because it's a special edition. Why did I get number 9 in special edition? I think it was just the only one available in the shop, or like there was extras with it, I think. Yeah, there's like a little calendar and stuff I thought my daughter might enjoy. So number 9 is a special edition. I want to put it in there, but I only have one hand. There we go, 9, 10, 11. There are like 1 or 2 others that have come out, I think, that I don't have yet. But I want to restart from the beginning again before I buy the next ones. Because I've kind of lost the trail of it a bit, so I want to get the trail back before I buy the next ones. Here we go. Such a beautiful little series. I think it's called Witch Hat something in English, if anyone's interested. I know some of you have read it, so that's cool. These are kind of like my favorites. And then here I have the first 4 of a Space Brothers series, which looks really fun. But there are a lot of them. There's like already like 20 out. She bought these for me. I bought these for my partner, and he never ended up reading them. Like, he just wasn't interested, which was crazy to me because he really likes space stuff, and I don't know, I just thought he would really like it, but it just wasn't his thing. I think he might like it, but like he just wasn't interested at that moment. I don't know. Maybe I'll try him again. And obviously I can read them, or my daughter can read them too, so it's not a waste. I think it was just like, okay, if I start that, I'm gonna have to buy like all of them, and they're like, yeah, a lot of them. There is that kind of thing with manga. It's like, you know, there's like 30 different volumes. If you start reading, you're gonna need to buy them all. That sounds amazing. Don't do it with my other hand. That sounds amazing. have a look at the last manga here. That dust. My goodness, I didn't buy these that long ago as well. So I got these first 5 Death Notes from Rederie. It's like a car boot sale here in France. And I got them with the intention of reading them and then passing them on to my daughter when she's like, feels old enough and feels like she's not going to be scared by it or something. I think she's already there, but like, I don't know. I'm kind of like a bit protective of that kind of thing, but I feel like she's ready for it now. And I just never read them. Like, I've seen this series, but I've never read them. And I just realized I'm just not gonna read in French. Like, I don't have to. It sounds strange, but like, I always was like, okay, you're gonna get to the point where it's going to be easy for you to read in French. Like, start with the manga and comics and stuff, and then you'll be able to read like novels and things. Like, it's fine, I can read in French, but just not for pleasure. Like, I can read when I have to read something, or like for work, or I can write in French and all that kind of stuff, but like, it's not a pleasure. Like, I'm not relaxed when I'm reading in French. Like, audio in French is fine. I can be relaxed speaking and listening and all that kind of stuff. But reading, it just like, it's already a challenge for me sometimes to get into something and read for a long time. But like, add the French to it and I'm like, nah. So all that to say, I have the first 5 in French. But I decided to get the full box set in English for a few reasons. One, because look at that, it's so cool. And I can read them all, obviously, there's that. So I'll be able to read them all. But also, I can do a full box set unboxing. Death Note volumes 1 to 12, How to Read 13. The complete box set. So I'm gonna do more book content for you guys. Like there, I'm gonna be doing the full box set. And how cool is this gonna be to trace on, by the way? Look at that. Wow. That. And even that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna be able to do a full box set unboxing there. And obviously with the Kathy Reichs books, the Bones ones, I'm gonna not do too many spoilers on this section because I have all the box sets. So we've got my Twilight one here, Harry Potter one here, and then I've got this series I'm gonna get into. I've got some other ones here and here and here. So that's it. That's all you're seeing of that. I don't want to spoil everything. Okay, so that's all my like novels and stuff. Hold on, I'll move this stuff to the side. These ones we've already looked at. And there's my son's lovely England football. I don't know why he has an England football. It's fine. As I said, I'm on my son's playmat, so we have like Lego and swords and ninja costumes and all sorts right here. So we're just gonna do a space. We're at the back garden right now. There's some back garden. It's a bit rainy today. It's not too bad. Okay, so we have this section, which is the comics and random books and other things that don't fit into all the sets. The categories that we've looked at already. So we have here a pretty cool version of The Princess Bride that I bought a few years ago, and I really like it, but it's in French, so I really don't know if I'm gonna read it. Isn't that just so cool? Bonjour, mon nom est Inigo Montayo. Tu as tué mon père, prépare-toi à mourir. Yeah. You killed my father, prepare to die. Princess Bride. Isn't it beautiful? I really like this copy in French, so I really don't know if I'm gonna if I'm gonna read it. Like, I do love Princess Bride. Like, I used to watch it so much, but like, I don't know. We'll see. It's one of those things. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful, but am I gonna read it? I'll definitely keep it though, because I'm sure my daughter would love to read this when she's a bit older. Like, she's maybe a bit young. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. She's definitely not seen the film yet, I don't think. So yeah, definitely a keeper, but am I gonna read it? Probably not, but hopefully my daughter will, so it's not wasted. I don't even know if I bought that or if my partner bought that for me. I don't remember. Here we have also these little magical gift set Roald Dahl. So just like a few Roald Dahl books. I thought maybe the kids would like to read something in English that's a little not easy to read, because it's not specifically easy to read. It is for children, but like it's not for children of a different language. Like, it's not easy, but I could read them to them. So I haven't done that yet, but I will at some point. And then here I got a few classics from the bookshop here, and honestly I was more interested in the covers than the actual books, which is a shame. But I mean, The Great Gatsby, I've never read it. I've read parts of it, I've seen the film, like, I don't know, I think I will read it at some point. And these are just such cute versions. But I was thinking ASMR when I got them, and I got Treasure Island. So I think I've read Treasure Island though, like when I was younger. But I think I will be able to read it again, of course. But aren't they just such gorgeous covers? And they're like so textured. Like, I've done I've done videos with these before. They're so tingly. So I have these two. And it's actually just a gorgeous, like, they have gorgeous editions of these classics. I wanted to get more, but I was like, no, I'm just getting them for aesthetics. I'm just getting them for ASMR. I'm not going to read them all. Be reasonable. That's the word I was looking for. Be reasonable. Being genuine. Stop being nice. Start being real. This, I think, might be useful to a lot of people. It's very interesting. I got recommended this in my 20s because, yeah, if you know, you know. This I grabbed. It's like a guy that travels and does like a lot of like endurance traveling kind of thing. This he did. What did he do in this one? He did like the tour of the world, but like on the equator. I think this one. Yeah, that's the one. So he did. He followed the equator right around the world. This was a recommendation from one of my students at some point. Like, he talked so much about this guy. I was like, okay, I'm going to get a book. And it is in French, so I didn't read it. Which is a shame, because I would be really interested in that. And I have this, which is actually kind of like a pottery showcase from a pottery artist, like a ceramics artist that I did. I went to like a 2-day stage, I can't think of what the word, like a workshop. I did like a 2-day workshop. And Verdier. I did a 2-day pottery workshop with a friend, and I bought her a little book. Yeah, that was very cool. Then I got La Vie de Merlin. So this is when I went to Brittany on a family holiday, and I just thought this was so cute. Isn't it beautiful? Like, lots of stories about Merlin. I just thought it was so beautiful. It's in French. I just can't with it. It's like, I have all the good intentions in the world. And this book is so beautiful, but I'm not doing it. This is something I bought. I thought it was like a friend's book, like between two friends, and like you pass it between each other and you write little things in it and like little drawings and stuff about each other, and it's in English, and I thought it would be cool for my daughter to do with like one of her best friends. Yeah, it was like €1 in a charity shop. That's literally the only thing that's been written in it. Florine. It belongs to Florine. But I realised it was a cup. So yeah, I'll probably just, I can put this already in my donate thing over there. It's gone far from where it was before. Oh, look at that dust, guys. I have just brought a whole bunch of dust into our living room. There we go. My 4 books to donate. Not bad, is it? 4, that's cool. And then we have the D&D Essential Kit rulebook that my brother sent me. I was so happy because I wanted to start doing D&D with my friends, but it's in English and my friends are French, so it's still cool though. I bought the French version for my partner so we could both like study up on it and like, you know, because during the pandemic we did a family D&D online and it was so much fun on Roll20. And yeah, so I really got into it at that point. I haven't done much since, like still with the family game and stuff, that's cool, but just less than before. But I would love to like do more. It's just something that takes like a lot of time, so yeah. I have a bunch of comics. Should I do these books first? Because like they're not comics. Well, there are comics on top, but yeah, let's do the rest of the books first and then I'll do the comics at the last part of the video. Oh, where do I get these? I need to pull them towards me. They're heavy. There we go. So this is The Natural History of Animals. Number, I think it's volume 4, if I remember correctly. Yeah, volume 4. How gorgeous is this book? And I just thought this would make a gorgeous video with like tracing and like all the book sounds, all the old book sounds you want. And then inside, it's a bit moldy. This was €5, so a little more expensive than the books generally, but I was like, yeah, I can do a gorgeous video with this. And they have all these illustrations inside, and I could just like trace on the illustrations, and everything is in English. We could even read like a little bit about some, oh, that fell down. Yeah, we can even read like a little bit about specific things, go like a little deeper into something. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but for sure already like, oh, squirrel. The common squirrel. Yeah, we might read something about sleepy squirrels or the dodo. That's fun. Like just, I don't know, I just thought it would be interesting. I'm interested in it. So I figure it would make a nice relaxing video. Like, I just love all that kind of stuff. So yeah, at some point I will make a video with this. I'm listing up the videos right now. How many videos have I listed to do in this video already? I have an illustrated companion of the Tate Gallery, which I also bought secondhand, especially for ASMR. The same day that I bought that one. It was €2. We have a little plan of the Tate Gallery, and yeah, we'll get to see what's hanging in the Tate Gallery, or what was hanging in the Tate Gallery, because it doesn't look very new. Let's see when this was published. 1979. So we'll see what was in the Tate Gallery in 1979. That's interesting. It's interesting for me. I don't know for you guys. Oh, and my alley. Ali the Fox. Do you remember Ali the Fox? He's so cute. It's just like a little character. Oh, look at him. And I was obsessed with him when I was pregnant with my son, and then like when he was a baby and stuff, I just like associated him with my son. Like we were saying that my son was like a little fox baby, and I don't know, I just associate him with my son so much, and every time I see an image of Ali the Fox, I think of my son when he was a baby. And I bought these like online in Chinese. Like it wasn't like a simple AliExpress thing. Like I went deep into like Chinese websites and tried to get these because they're so beautiful. I think I bought them twice, and the first time they just like disappeared into the ether. But I wanted to get them translated because there's not much text. And I thought I would do it with like Google Lens, and then write everything like nicely in the book. Because like there's a lot of space. Imagine I do Google Lens. Oh, what works on that page too. I could just do Google Lens on that and then write in nice writing underneath. Like, I don't know. I'm not great. My handwriting is not fantastic, but like maybe like somebody with nice handwriting can write it. I don't know. It would take a while, but I think it would be worth it because they're so cute. I did like a video tracing on some of the images in this book because it's just so gorgeous. Okay. I have the making of Harry Potter, the London Warner Brothers studio book thing. I got this when I went there. It was a pretty nice day. It was a good day. It was a really good day, guys. I really want to bring my daughter there one time. Like, and they've changed it since I've been as well. Like, there's like extra fun stuff. I'm not like super into Harry Potter anymore. It's really waned. Like in the last few years, I've really not gone off it as such, but I'm just not excited by the world anymore. Like I used to be really excited about Harry Potter stuff. Now I'm just like, I like Harry Potter, and that's it, and that's fine. I no longer have the excitement for it, which is fine. And then here we have the illustrated version of the Philosopher's Stone. I got this in English. Very happy about that. Because if it's in French, I won't read it. But I think they're really cool illustrations, and I thought I would get all of them like one by one, but I just haven't. Was that a little troll? Yeah, it's a little troll. On Hagrid's keys, it looks like. So yeah, I ended up just getting the first one, and I haven't felt the need to get the next ones. And they're pretty expensive versions, obviously, but they're beautiful. So I just have one, and it's pretty nice. Okay, we have Les Chats en France, not de France. This was a birthday present when I was like 22, I think, when I had my 21st or 22nd or 23rd. No, 23rd, I think, somewhere around there. And I had just got my first cat. Like, I used to be so scared of cats, and then I got a cat. Like, it sounds a bit strange, but like, I was terrified of cats. And then when I was in my early 20s, like me and my partner, we got a cat, and I was like terrified at first, but like then slowly I was fine. Obviously, it was my cat. And like a friend of ours got me this for my birthday. Oh, you can hear I have not been looking through this book. Look how crunchy and like crunched up these pages are. I'd forgotten that I had this, so doing this was great because I was able to like find all the books that I forgot I had, like this one. And it's like just a random bunch of different cats that someone's taken, like they've done like a journey all the way through France and taken pictures of different cats. It's cute. I mean, it was in French. Like, it's in French. Like, obviously, when I received it, I didn't speak French, so I just looked at the images. But I thought that could make a nice video of just, like, looking through all the cute kitties. And it is, like, a lot of just, like, pictures of random places in France, too. It's not just the cat, if you know what I mean. So that could be cool. And this is World Art, the Essential Illustrated History. And this one's old. This one was a gift I got when I was, I want to say 18 or 19. I was 18 or 19 and I was in art school. And a boyfriend back then got me this as a present. It's like a coffee table book, but like kind of useful when you've got like history of art classes too. So it was kind of a workbook and kind of a coffee table book, but it's pretty cool. And I wish that I used it more these days, but I just have like, no, I haven't really been doing anything like that in recent years. I have a terrible brain for like remembering dates and stuff. Oh, don't. I don't remember that being there. We have some dried heather. Aww. My daughter's name is Heather. That is probably why I did that. I don't think I chose this page specifically because there's nothing specific about that page, but yeah, I think this would be a lovely series. Like, I could maybe go through and talk about some painters or like some eras. I don't know. This is the kind of thing I would love to do, but like, it just would take time, like, to do and to plan and to edit and stuff. I don't know. I think it would just be such a relaxing video though, wouldn't it? Oh, I wish I could do everything. I can't do everything. I just need to accept that. Okay, so we still have all the comics to go through. This is going to be a long video. I wonder if this is going to be a two-parter. It might be a two-parter. Okay, let me move these out the way so we can have a look at the comics. Okay, there's no like specific order, I guess, for these. Let's just start on this pile. So we have Astronauts in Trouble, and it is from the guy that drew, like the illustrator of the Walking Dead series, so it's not like the guy that wrote it, the illustrator. I think I just got this because it was like, I think it was on sale, and I like space stuff, so I just got it. This may have swayed me like a touch. They're good at their job, aren't they? Yeah, it's like it's a thick volume. I think it's just a one-off. It's not like a series. Yeah, Integral. Just like the full series. Like, I don't know if it was like different ones. Like, it might have been like an 11 volume thing. Maybe a chapter is a volume kind of thing. I don't know. I hadn't heard anything about it. It was just, I liked the look of it and I was just wanting to get something, so I got that. Okay, here we have this beautiful cover. Look at this. Alan Moore, J.H. Williams III, Promethea, Livre Premier. The first book. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful. And it is also in French. Oh. Why did I think that buying so many beautiful comic books in French would help me relax into reading in French? All it did was give me a lot of comic books that I cannot enjoy. So it makes me sad. So I'll either need to like sell them or wait until I'm more comfortable with French. Kind of stresses me out thinking about getting more comfortable with French because I'm like, it's not like an obligation. I don't need to. A beautiful sound. I don't know, like, this is making me like question some choices that I made. But you know what? I don't need to. So either I read them or I won't, and that's fine. My partner can read them at some point, or like I might sell them. I don't think I'll donate them because they are like not used and expensive. So yeah, isn't that cool? That cover is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh yeah, this is like I just got the first two in this little series because it was like in a discount shop, 1 and 2, yeah. And it's like this little toddler that goes around fighting crime. Look at that. It's kind of creepy actually, now that I look at it, but I don't know, it just seems so funny. There was 1, 2, and number 4. The third one was not available, but I think it's probably pretty funny. I don't know, it just seemed funny to me. I haven't read them, but like either it's creepy or funny. Hopefully it's just funny. It looks kind of creepy, but yeah. Okay, this was a present from my partner because we saw this cover. It's not actually like a great comic. Like, we've had a look at it, it's not like that funny, but their cover is so funny. Look at that. Shirtless bear fighter. They're pandas, guys, with knives. I don't know, we just thought that was so are you too sexy for your t-shirt? The jungle. Yeah, it was kind of like a gag gift, but like obviously it's an actual comic book that we could read. But okay, Birds of Prey, Black Canary. Doesn't this look so cool? Like, I love the style of this too. I went through kind of like a pop arty, colorful comic style phase, I guess you would call it. And I just thought this was so beautiful and so fun. And I really don't know much about the female characters in comics, and there's like a series of like each of the female leads. Yeah, that's very cool. It's when I went through like a phase, I got a whole bunch of Hit Girl comics as well, and they were really good, so kind of reminded me of that. They're not really in order, by the way. I'm realizing they're really not in any kind of order. But Monstrous, number 1, Leah. Okay, this is like kind of like it's not scary, but it's like dark. It's pretty dark. I just thought it was beautiful, and like it was recommended, like it was well liked, but kind of dark. I don't know, I haven't got into it yet, and unfortunately it was in my I'm gonna get everything in French phase, and that was just, yeah, I wish I had got all this in English, like so much. I wish so much that all of this was in English, guys. Okay, Joyride. This too was like a one-off thing, and I think it was just like inexpensive, and it looked fun, and it was like that kind of colorful, yeah, look, it's that kind of colorful style, and it is in French, but I did read like at least half of this. Like, I might go back and try again because it was kind of good. Yeah. Then next, these are secondhand. I got these secondhand, but they were still quite expensive, like 14 euros for secondhand for each of these. And I got the first 2 volumes of Heroes. Does anyone remember that series? I loved Heroes for the first few seasons. Like, obviously it went off the rails and was no longer watchable at some point, but the first, like the beginning was really good. So I decided to get these, unfortunately in French, but I think I just started these. I didn't read them. I need to, like, really, guys, I need to get to it. But it's just the French that stopped me, you know. Hit Girl. The French didn't stop me in this one because there's like not much text. It is very like fast-paced energy, not much text. next. But I just love these. They're just so fun. So I have a Hit Girl in Hong Kong, Hit Girl in India, Hit Girl in Hollywood, in Rome, Canada, oh, this one's so good, and Colombia, and that's it. I don't know how many have come out since I got these. It was a long time ago, so there are maybe others out now. But I really like the Colombia one and the Canada one. That cover is so cool. I love that cover. They're like done by different illustrators and different writers pretty much each time. I think that's the thing. That one was done by Kevin Smith. Obviously Hollywood. That makes sense. Every single one is a different illustrator and different writer. So that was also a pretty cool concept. So yeah, those I thoroughly enjoyed. They don't get too deep, but they're just a bit of fun. Again, after I got the first one of Lock and Key, because we watched the series. I got the second one too, didn't I? That's the one, and that is 2. Is that the second volume? Yeah, that's the second one. So I watched the first season of the series. It was kind of fun. Like, you know, it wasn't too scary. It was kind of, you know, but we didn't follow along with it. And like, I didn't want to read them before watching the second season because I was like, oh, what if? It'll give me spoilers. But I think I'm just gonna drop the TV show because I already did, and I'm just gonna read the comics. So yeah, these were all bought like in the same time frame of like a year or 2. This is another one of the Birds of Prey series. Who is the Oracle? We'll see. I haven't read any of these guys. I feel so bad. But like, yeah, the Birds of Prey series. It looks so cool. Oh, I wish I'd read them. I'm gonna get to it, guys, this summer maybe. Cosmo Cats, which is Thundercats, like in French. Masters of the Universe, hey, and it just looks so fun. Which is so silly. Skeletor. Yeah. This one was pretty fun. I think my partner enjoyed this one too. And then this one, just because it was €10 and it was that kind of fun, colorful stuff that was like, I really liked a few years ago. Like, I really enjoyed just the colorfulness of it. Isn't it so colorful? This one I did read. I quite liked it. It was quite good. And it's just I don't even know if there are any other volumes. I have not been able to like get into all this stuff again to like actually go and look up if there's other volumes of what I've read and stuff. I think I just went too all over the place with the comics and got a bit spendy happy and shop happy and like didn't really think it through properly, especially the Frenchness of things. Okay, and here are a few English ones, which I'm happy about. I got this from like a loot crate, I feel like. This was pretty good. And this is the original comic series, the 30th anniversary. And yeah, that was pretty good. I read that a long time ago though. I need to have another look. And like on the side, it's so pretty. So pretty. These are a few I got in English on Amazon a while back, and I never read this one. This one I didn't get to. This one I did. I loved Skyward. I got 1 and 2. I read them both, enjoyed them both, and there was only 1 and 2 out when I was reading them, but I might look that up again and see if there's a few more, because these are really good. I would definitely recommend Skyward. Very cool. And Paper Girls. Oh, they were so... I think there's a series out of Paper Girls too. I didn't watch the series. I don't know if it's good or not. I can't recommend, obviously, but the comics, again, it's, I don't know, the visuals are just so pleasing to me. Like, I read these and they were pretty good, and it's just, I don't know why, but these visuals and these colors, oh, just makes me happy just being in that world with all these colors. These are really fun. If you like things like Stranger Things and like retro kind of sci-fi, I don't know, it's really good. I have only read the first two, obviously, so well, I can't recommend like the full series or anything, but yeah. And then we have this Rocket Raccoon little Marvel comic. This came with, I think, a Loot Crate. Yeah, Loot Crate. Loot Crate exclusive. I haven't even opened it. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. I think my son will really enjoy that. I'll give that to him. And then we have Doom Patrol Volume 1. This was recommended to me by the guy in the comic shop, in the comic book shop. And I haven't read it. Surprise, surprise. I was spendy happy, and it's in French, and I never got around to it, but yeah. Saga. This also is just the first of a series that I was interested in. I think I bought this at the same time as like the monstrous one. It was interesting to me. I haven't read it. And then here I have My Only Batman. It's Batman in Silence. And this one I really enjoy. Like, I have read this one. Obviously, a bit of Batman is never a bad thing. It's easy to get into. I already know the characters. It's fun. It's colorful. I really liked it. And it is in French, but it's fine. I was not bothered by that. I think I even did a video with this like a couple of years ago, just going through a few pages. I got that when I bought it because it was like the 80 years of Batman at that time. I don't remember like celebrating anything about it, but like it was the time. This is a comic that I got secondhand. This was in the secondhand comic book shop, so it's not like in a car boot sale or charity shop or something. It's like they're like looked after and like checked and priced and stuff like that. This was a recommendation. It sounded really cool. They only had the first one, but like I never ended up reading it, but it did sound very cool as a series. And this is the American Vampire series. I got 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. 1, 2, and 3, and then a spin-off one, like a legacy spin-off as well. So I haven't read those. I can't tell you if they're good or not, but yeah. Them ones. And then this series I actually read, and I liked it. Lady S. It's like this woman, kind of spy, special agent kind of thing. I don't know, I just really liked it. It's very like classic, and I just really liked it. So I have 5, 4, number 3, number 2, and I think like I got the first 3 and I really enjoyed them, like especially the first one. The first one is very, very cool. And then somebody bought me the like most recent one. Yeah, it's that one right under there. They bought me this one, so it's the next one, so number 6, for my birthday, and then I ended up not seeing them until like Christmas, and then, but I knew they had got me that, so I just stopped reading the series and just like wait for this one, and it just was too long, and I still haven't read that one, so the death of the series kind of happened with that. That is Les Carnets de Cerise. It's like a very, very cute little girl that's very interested in stories and books and like adventure, and it's just so heartwarming and sweet. And I actually got this series to kind of share with my daughter, and she's kind of over it now. She's like, it's kind of a younger girl thing. Like, she's only 12, like she could still enjoy them, but like, it's done, she's done them kind of thing. I have, I think, the full series, or it was the full series when I was getting them. So number 5, number 4, number 3, there's 1, and there is 2. Also, she's a redhead, so I'm always like drawn to things with redheads in it. It's silly, I know, but yeah. So those were all for that. I might sell the like full series for the first 5, if that is not the full series, because I doubt that I'll reread them, and I doubt that my daughter will. I don't know. I wonder if my son would be interested. There is like some fun adventure, but I don't know if my son would be interested when it's a female, like it's a girl lead, like, you know. And here at the La Balade de Yaya, the first 3 integral, like the full 3. I just loved the illustrations of this, and I got it like a comic book convention. I got the first one, and the artist was there, and I got the first one, and then this was a gift of the full 3 together, because I never bought the second and third, but now I have all 3. She's so pretty. Sweet. Okay, what are these? I had Enola. Enola is like, I think it's quite popular. These, I think my daughter got given from school. I just have number 4 and 5. I feel like she read the other ones in like the library, and then she was like gifted these by the school. I don't remember exactly. And then this one, I bought this for my daughter. I don't know if she liked it or not. And she gave it back so that I could read it as well, but I ended up just popping it there and not really reading it. I don't know, it just looks so pretty. Like, I love the illustrations. It's very sweet. I never read it. And I think it's just number 1 of I don't know how many. Or is it just a standalone? I think it's number 1. Yeah, number 1. I don't know. I guess if she had liked it more, maybe we would have went for the others. They're so expensive. $14.50, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. And then here, the last ones I have here, I got these so long ago. These might actually be the first French comics that I bought. Like, I say comics, I don't know if you would class them as comics, because they're like the hardback, like almost like, what do you call it? Not a graphic novel. I don't know. There's like a mix. It's weird. In French, if you say comics, you're talking about the like thin, kind of floppy American comics. And then they call these BD, bande dessinée. I don't know, they characterize them differently, but I don't know if in English we would. Like, would you still call these comics? I think so. I don't know. Anyway, this is kind of a cool little series. Like, there's 2 of them. Où le regard ne porte pas, where we don't look, and it's like them as kids and then like them as adults. And I don't remember everything. I remember really enjoying it, and like it was look at the drawing. I just like them. I need to read them again. I don't know if I fully understood the full story, because obviously back then I didn't really speak French very well. Like, there were probably a bunch of things I didn't understand. So maybe I could go back and really figure out what everything was. I don't know if I will. Like, I have so many now. It like feels like too much that I haven't read. And I just haven't been that into comics for the last year or so. I've been really getting into properly like reading novels and stuff, especially since the book club and things. So yeah, I'll need to take the time and see what I will actually want to read, what I actually want to keep for the kids later. For now, we have put 4 books to be donated. 4 books. 2 because I already have them. 3 because I already have them, sorry, and 1 because it's not what I thought it was, and it was only €1. So I'm not great at getting rid of things, as you can probably tell, but that's 4 definitely getting donated like right now. And then I think in the manga section there will be a bunch to be donated. For example, the first Conan ones, my daughter's already read them. I don't know if my son will be interested. I'll probably read like Cynical Orange, and maybe we won't be interested in like all the ones where I just have the first 1 or 2. I'm just going to read them. And then my daughter's going to read them, and we're going to decide if we're moving along with them or we're just going to donate them. Because like, that's just taking up space. It really is. I just, it's crazy. So much space. Look at all of the books, guys. What am I going to do with all this? I'm just going to have to limit myself to 1 full bookcase. And then the rest, I'm just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with it. And there are some, like this cat book, honestly, like, do I really need to keep it? It was a nice gift, but it's not like I'm going to flick through it all the time. You know, it's not something I'm going to, like, read a lot. There is writing in it, but, like, I feel like I should just do a video with it, enjoy it, and then just pass it on. Like, they're just like little encounters with random cats all over France. Like, it's cute, you know? I don't know. Yeah. I think I will donate this after I do the video. I will donate these if I end up not enjoying to the point where I want to buy the next ones. I will donate these if they are in the book pile over there. I will probably donate some of these if they're not the first ones and I'm not interested in buying like a whole set of the books. What else? I might sell a whole bunch of comics that I know I'm not going to read. It's not because I don't want to, it's just like if it's in French, I just know I'm not going to enjoy it. So what I'll do is I'll like maybe sell a bunch of them, and then with that money I can think about buying like in English ones that I'm really interested in, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And then obviously Death Note, I have the full set in English and just the first 5 in French, but I think this will still be useful because my daughter will be interested in reading them in French. That's her first language, so we'll see. And maybe these astronaut ones I might sell because my partner's just not interested in them. And there's so many of them. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a possibility too. Okay, so that is everything I have to show you from this book collection, organization, etc. Two-parter. I hope that you enjoyed this video, that the sound is good, and I don't move the camera around too much. I know, it's my fault. I don't have have a lot more book content for you guys. Let me know which ones out of all the ideas I've talked about in this video you would most like to see first. Okay, so if you made it to this part of the video without falling asleep, I would like you to pop a book emoji, all the book emojis, in the comments. All the books, the open books, the closed books, the pile of books, you know the ones. And you can just pop that in with your regular comment. But if you're far too sleepy, you can just pop the little emoji by itself. I know what you mean. So, I hope that every single one of my lovely, lovely booky sleepy squirrels are well. Wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you, I hope that you can find your own little bubble for a